Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, bringing you week 10 of LDL. Sorry, I still don't know what week, to me it's week 3, but week 10 of LDL. Coming off of that frickin' Haxy game versus Blaze, but it's whatever, so. We're playing Jake and his Philadelphia Phantumps. Why am I on NCL? I'm not supposed to be on NCL. I clicked the wrong button. There we go. Sorry about that. I clicked the wrong button on my stream deck. I meant to hit LDL. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, we're playing Jake and the Philadelphia Phantumps. We are currently in 7th. If the Vulpix lose, we win and we do a decent win. We could leapfrog into 6th. Top 6 make it. Top 4 or top 2 get a bye. Jake clinches if he wins. He's pretty sure he clinches if he wins. So he's got a lot riding on it. I got a lot riding on it. I'm hoping Jake will do the battle live like we do in the past. I don't want to choke to Jake again. But hopefully I pick up a win here and put myself back in playoff position. The team we're rocking out with: Alchemy, Dracovish, Phalanx, Inteleon, Ninetales, Orbeetle, Rotom, Skuntank, Steelix, Venusaur, and Big Boy G-Max Charizard. With the Venusaur and the Phalanx. Is it Phalanx? I honestly don't remember what my other Dynamax captain is. D-Max captains. Venusaur and Alchemy, not Phalanx, so. Jake has a team consisting of Arcanine, Blastoise, Decidueye, Kevin, Girder, Hatterini, Piloswine, Toxapex, Umbreon, Zeraora, and Mr. G Duraludon. His Dynamax captains being Hatterini and Durant. So as far as the 6 I think Jake brings, I'm pretty sure Piloswine comes because it shuts down my Sun very well. It sets Stealth Rocks. It's just annoying as all hell to try and deal with. So I do think Piloswine makes sense as his rocker. I think Durant comes. My team does not have a check to Scarf Durant. Other than Venusaur and Sun. Or running Scarfed, like Inteleon or something like that. And I don't have a lot of good switch-ins to Durant, so I really think Scarf Durant and then D-maxing it makes a ton of sense to me. Even though I do have Sun, it makes so much sense for Jake to run D-max Durant and have it be Scarfed. With Hustle, so if he misses, that's his biggest thing. But when he Big Boys, he'll ignore Hustle. So, because I forget that Gigantamax or D-maxing ignores abilities. So, but yeah, I think Durant, Scarfed, D-max definitely comes. I think Arcanine comes, the Flash Fire variant, probably with Morning Sun. My guess is Toxic for Inteleon and Dracovish. Probably Morning Sun Toxic. I want to say Flare Blitz for Venusaur, and then what else? Probably Wild Charge would be my guess. So I think leftovers and probably tanky Arcanine. So I think that's probably coming. Blastoise, yeah, even though it's in Sun, it still makes a lot of sense because it puts down a good chunk of my team. It hurts Charizard, hurts Ninetales. He can Shell Smash off of it and be very, very lethal. The other issue is he does not have a good check to Dracovish. So he's either bringing Blastoise or Toxapex, and they're both going to be max Fizz Def probably if they come. That's my guess anyways, but I'm expecting a very bulky Blastoise in order to tank Dracovish hits. Speaking of Toxapex, I do think Toxapex comes to try and set T-Spikes. One moment. Sorry about that, my brother was coming through the door and didn't want him making a ton of noise, so... Pex, I think Pex makes a lot of sense. Maybe if Blastoise is here as a physical wall, Pex is probably a special wall. My removers being Skuntank, which can absorb T-Spikes, and Rotom, which can defog. Other than that, I don't have hazard removal, so I think he probably brings T-Spikes, Recover, Scald, even though it's in the Sun, and I don't know fourth move, but probably Spadef, Pex, just to try and tank hits from Venusaur and Charizard. That would be my guess, is probably Spadef, Pex. Doesn't have to be Pex and Blastoise together, but I do think both are valid. And then probably Zeraora. Zeraora outspeeds my entire team. I don't have good checks to it. And it's like my favorite mon in Draft League after Charizard. It's my favorite mon in Draft League. Charizard's my favorite mon, but Zeraora is my favorite mon in Draft League. So I'm pretty sure he brings it. It outspeeds my entire team, and it does a lot of damage. So I'm fairly certain that Zeraora comes. Duraludon could come. I don't think it does. It doesn't have the greatest matchup. The Decidueye could come if it's special with Solar Beam or something like that. It could be Defog. Right now I'm banking on Blastoise being his remover for spin if he thinks I'm bringing my rocks and my webs. Hat could come, but I don't think it does. Just because I have Alcremie as a special wall, I have Skuntank, I have Venusaur, I have Orbeetle, which is neutral to it. It could come, it could be D-Max with Max Flare or something like that, but that'd be risky to give me the Sun. Girder could come. I don't think it does. It doesn't have the greatest matchup, but I'm prepped for it. Umbreon certainly could come because Umbreon is super annoying. So that's valid as well. But I think these are the 6 he's going to bring. So as far as what am I bringing, well, let's uncover it. We got Orbeetle, G-Max Charizard, Rotom, Venusaur, Ninetales, and Vish. So I did bring Weather. I brought both aspects of my team. I brought the Weather and the Web Vish. So Orbeetle has leftovers in Frisk, Sticky Web, U-Turn, Recover, and Psychic if he is defensive Pex and does not bring special Spadef Pex, because he didn't bring Blastoise. Then Orbeetle is two-shotting with Psychic on that 164 special attack. I can recover up, U-turn, and then I can put Sticky Webs down. So if I don't have Sun, I'm faster. If I do have Sun, I'm always faster with Venusaur. But putting the webs down helps me with Dracovish as well. If it is Scarf Durant, it'd be really nice to get that thing under control. So Sticky Webs are a very, very good thing to have up. Max HP, 96 speed, just speed creep the Piloswine. So I guarantee get my webs up first before Piloswine can hit me. Up next we have G-Max Charizard with Life Orb Solar Power. Yes, not carrying heavy duty boots is very risky, especially with Piloswine there. I will probably lead Dracovish versus Jake just to keep the rocks off the field from Piloswine, and then try to get into Charizard before those rocks come up. 216 speed, so we outspeed the Arcanine, 208 bulky HP. With the Life Orb and the Solar Power, we only needed 84 special attack to OHKO with G-Max or 2KO and OHKO with non-G-Max. Roost is so I can heal because I'm going to take a ton of damage every turn between Life Orb and Solar Power damage. So Roost is very nice. It also lets me max guard against the Durant, so if for some reason Durant comes in on Charizard after Charizard has had 2 turns up, I can max guard on the Durant's first attack just to see if it's going to, what it's going to do, and then play around it from there. But yeah, Charizard kind of just rips. Hurricane to get a speed boost, and then Solar Beam. I can't touch Arcanine very well. I'd like Arcanine to go away, and then I can take it out, or then I can just rip with Charizard. So Got Rotom here with the Magnet, Defog, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Toxic. 208 speed, so I outspeed the... Duraludon. Outspeed Duraludon. Defog to remove rocks. T-Bolt, Volt Switch, and Toxic. Toxic is nice to hit everything on his team, really. Arcanine, Blastoise. I mean, I can't hit Pex with it. If Umbreon comes and that's his check, Toxicking that is really nice. Toxicking Piloswine is really nice. The Magnet is so I have the boosted Electric-type hits, Thunderbolt and Volt Switch. Thunderbolt should do about 70% to a max HP Blastoise. Thunderbolt and Volt Switch should take out Toxapex, unless it's special Toxapex, then it's doing 50% with T-Bolt. I do have to be very careful with Zeraora, which is toxic, so that's another reason to carry Toxic is to put that Zeraora down. Up next, we have arguably the weirdest Venusaur I will ever run, but I think it's going to catch Jake off guard, and it's going to be really funny when it does catch Jake off guard, because it caught Thriller off guard. It is mixed Venusaur, and by mixed, I mean it has Weather Ball, and that's it. Earthquake, Power Whip, Weather Ball, and Swords Dance. Now, I cannot D-Max this because I have Charizard. I am forced to Gigantamax Charizard. With Blunder Policy. That's why I'm so slow. Again, the speed, I'm outspeeding Piloswine, but once I get a +2 from Blunder Policy, if I get a +2 from Blunder Policy, I outspeed his entire team. And then if Sun's up, I outspeed his entire team and everything that could potentially be Scarfed. I throw up a Swords Dance as long as the sun's up and I can get the dance off. If I miss Power Whip on something, then obviously I get the boost. But after that, at +2, I OHKO his entire team. I need to get to +4 to OHKO Umbreon. Yeah, I have to get to +4 to OHKO Umbreon with Power Whip. Which means I die to a foul play if I miss Whip. That would be the unfortunate Whip miss, but Weather Ball will OHKO Durant. It'll do close to 90% to Dynamax Durant. Because of my HP and defense stat, I can tank any hit from Durant from full. I think a max X Scissor only does 80%, so as long as I stay above 80%, I can take it. But Earthquake, Power Whip, and Weather Ball just rip his team. +2 Earthquake kills Arcanine. Power Whip will take out a max Blastoise. Decidueye can't tank Weather Balls. Durant can't tank Weather Balls. Girder gets smacked down by +2 Earthquake. Hat gets smacked by +2 Earthquake, Power Whip. Pex and Piloswine both get beat up by it. Umbreon gets beat up once I go +4. Zeraora can't tank an Earthquake. Duraludon can't tank Earthquake. So it's a strange Venusaur, but it's a tech Venusaur, and a lot of people are sleeping on the fact that I'm running physical Venusaur when I bring it in special Charizard. So now that I've said that, change it up. Obviously, we have Ninetales here to set Sun. It's Heat Rock to give me the most amount of turns possible to either get Charizard rolling or get Venusaur set up. Ideally, Dracovish comes in, breaks a bunch of his team down, and then Ninetales comes in, puts up the Sun. Charizard comes in, cleans up until Charizard goes down, probably to Durant. Then Ninetales comes back in, resets the Sun, and Venusaur finishes the game. Or Venusaur cleans up after Vish, and Charizard comes in to finish the game. That's kind of the two options I'm juggling here. It's pretty much the same set. Speed Creep to Arcanine, max special attack, 40 HP. It's literally Charizard EVs. It's got Toxic for his Arcanine, Extra Sensory for the Pex, Fire Blast for the rest of his team, and Solar Beam for his water types trying to switch in. And then last but not least, we have Scarf Mr. Vish. Yeah, I know, Scarf Vish plus Webs. It's in case I don't get Webs up, I'm still faster than everything. Fishious Wren, Psychic Fangs, Earthquake, Outrage. 188 attack was all I needed to guarantee in Sun that I could two-shot certain things. Outside of Sun, I can two-shot and OHKO things. Really, I don't click a move. Speed set-wise, I outspeed Zera, once I put webs up. I'm guaranteed outspeed Zera. And if I webs up, I can outspeed that Scarf Durant. Basically, I just clicked Fishious Rend on his entire team, besides Blastoise and Pex. I Earthquake the... what is that thing called? Zeraora. But otherwise, I just click Fishious Rend. It's super effective against his team. Psychic Fangs is going to do about 40 to 48% to Pex, so Pex can recover stall up on me, but if it does, it gives me a free Orbeetle switch at some point, or a free switch into Rotom, so I am A-okay with getting into that little contest with him, so, but yeah, that's going to be the team, so I will see you guys here shortly with Jake.
Go ahead.
Alright, people, we are back. I do have Jake in call.
Hello, peoples.
Jake says he has spicy tech for me for my spicy tech, so we'll see. And Jake's gonna send me the challenge here in a second. There it is.
Here we go. Here we go.
What?
What?
Which move am I not allowed? Hang on, I got an issue. I gotta check and see what move.
Oof.
Are you serious? I can't run that move. Well,
tell me afterwards. Tell me afterwards.
Well, this actually really fucks me over.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Do you need to like take a minute to re-prep?
No, I just have to figure out what I'm running on this one, because a certain move is no.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh boy.
Really not good.
Your team is nasty to prep for, by the way. I hope you know.
I need to look at your team. Shit, what's this last move gonna be?
Changing it live, right?
Yeah, fuck it, we're doing it live. That's stupid that I can't have that on there because of reasons.
Oh, I so want to know now. Oh my god.
I don't even know what move to put on.
It's okay, just go with 3 moves.
For those of you wondering what that's all about, I said that to Jake when he couldn't figure out what his last move was on Amon. I'm actually, like, this is not good because I'm already tilted now.
We in there, boys.
Yeah. Okay. So team, import, export, copy, go back, go custom sets, okay, reload. Please validate. Cool. And Hat's here, so no. Okay, I was 5 of 6.
You're 5 of 6, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it's good to know that you have Zard, so that means you can't G-Max the Venusaur.
Yeah, but is that really better for you?
A little bit, actually.
You brought both your captains, so I gotta figure out which one you're gonna try and max.
Do I lead versus you?
Yes.
Oh my god, you didn't bring a Creamy. Holy crap. I totally should have brought Duraludon. Okay. Do you have to switch into this thing? This. full, but still. Like, what do you have to switch into this? Literally nothing, I think. No, you're running some wild tech, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's lead this.
Hi, big boy.
Oh. How you doing? What's up?
Your death.
Really now? Oh, that was a roll.
Let me tell you, it wasn't a roll.
Really?
Yes, really.
You're bulky?
Mm-hmm. So you are the life orb variety.
Yes, yes, I am.
With the outrage.
Specifically
Yeah,
brought
yeah,
outrage
no, that
just for this
wasn't-
Dracovish.
That was not a roll, my friend. I'm sorry to inform you.
Sure about that?
I am 100% certain about that.
Okay. How bulky are you?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, okay. Hello. Thank you for confusing me. I needed that.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Punch yourself in the face for me. Or better
See,
yet,
here's the thing.
run away.
Bop.
Yeah, well, you died too, so...
It's okay. Are
Beetle
you
was non-essential. Because you did
go,
not...
or do you want to do them afterwards?
What?
Are you putting in the stats as we go, or are you doing them afterwards?
I don't do live stats, so...
Okay. Well, now you don't have webs, so that's a thing.
It's like you think I needed webs.
Oh, nine. Oh, sun. Fun, fun, fun.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Do you have a chance to talk about our Lord Fireblast?
Our Lord and Savior?
Yes. Our Lord and Savior Fireblast.
Listen,
Respect
okay.
Fireblast.
Not much.
Aww.
Take this stonage to the face. Oh my god, you lived.
Uh-huh.
Are you bulky?
Am I?
Or was that a roll?
Am I?
Screen, so...
The world may never know.
Yes, you missed. Thank you.
Of course I missed.
Thank you. Free rocks.
Of course I missed.
Free rocks.
Of course I missed, because why wouldn't I miss?
It's okay. We take those. We take those all the time. Yes!
Right, 12%. I thought it was 6.
Me. So, like... Stay in here.
So, yeah. This is where... Okay, that goes down. I hear your daughter.
Yeah, I know. I hear her too. Hello. Quick.
You assume that I'm physical.
Yes, I do. Actually. Because we were just talking about physical
Again,
Venu the
you
other
assume
day.
that I'm physical and I'm not growth mixed.
I mean, that could also be a possibility.
I'm also low-key a little surprised you're Intimidate.
This is a fun set.
Ah, you don't have a typing now.
Yes.
That's okay with me, because you just lost your stab.
I'm aware. Who said I brought stab on this thing?
Well, you can't burn up again.
I know.
Which means, unless you have Flare Blitz, you have no attacking move. But that's okay.
Oh, your boots. Okay.
Charizard's
cool.
here to say hello.
Hello.
Charizard would like to have a word with you about...
Okay.
your inevitable death. Yum.
I'm just letting you take this out. I hope you know.
I'm gonna just do this again. Where's Arcanine? There's Arcanine. Okay. Oh, and I lost Vish and Rotom. I gotta clear my deck. Rotom was 4. Nope, that's Charizard 3. Vish was 6. Give me Kevin. I'd like to see Kevin right now.
Would. I bet you would.
I'd like to see Kevin. That's
Hello?
not Kevin.
Kevin. Kill me. I dare you. I dare you to kill me.
I want to, and I
Do it.
can.
Do it.
But the question is do I kill you with G-Max Wildfire right now, or do I unveil the tech so Kevin can't kill me?
Villa tech. I want to see your tech. Spicy tech. Here we go. Next Steel Spike. Next Steel Spike. Uh-huh.
That's unfortunate.
Okay. That is very unfortunate for you, because now I just pop you.
No, you don't.
Bye.
Oh, yeah, I lose.
Yeah.
I should have just max wildfired. I stunted. And now I'm pissed. Because
Yeah, you did stunt, but you still probably lost because I
No.
still lived the...
G-Max Wildfire killed me in Sun. It 100% killed
Focus
me.
Sash. Focus Sash.
Then you die to the burn, Jake.
Still get the Trick Room off, which means Durant outspeeds Charizard.
But Durant doesn't outspeed Venusaur.
Yeah, but I have First Impression and Rock Slide.
You can't use First Impression after your first turn. You can only click First Impression your first turn. So
I was gonna click Rock Slide, switch to Blastoise, and then click First Impression.
Yeah, here's
after
the thing.
second Blastoise.
Durant wouldn't have lived because I would have SD'd.
Oh, you have SD.
I am
Shit.
SD.
Oh boy.
So my stunt just cost me potentially.
Yeah, it did.
My stunt just cost me playoffs.
It did. I'm sorry.
I mean, you could be nice and just like click Trick Room and let me kill this thing, and we can see what happens. But
no, wait.
You're not going to. Like, I should have killed you with Max Wildfire, but that's just me stunting on a friend, and I fully deserve the loss. So it's my own stupidity. So this one I can't blame on choking. This one was just me stunting. Just click your psychic move and kill me. It's over. I have to win. I have to beat Ice and I have to win my last one to have a chance at playoffs. So just kill me, Jake.
It's over either way.
Just kill me, Jake.
Because I was truant instead of hustle, so I'm not gonna miss a move.
Wouldn't matter if you missed. Venusaur can tank a first impression.
Can it?
Yeah, it can, unless you're banded.
I am banded.
Why are you banded hustle? Or okay, yeah, then I couldn't tank.
Banded truant.
Just die, because you have skill link or skill swap or whatever it is to pass truant to me.
No, I didn't bring entrainment or whatever. I brought banded 4 moves, truant.
well, that... I should have just killed you with Wildfire. That was just
Probably, yeah.
stupid.
That's it. Also, what steel move does Zard get?
Iron Tail.
Interesting.
That was the move I had to slap on in the heavy-duty boots.
And wow.
Roost.
Why?
Because it's a... Charizard can only be obtained via Gigantamax raids, and it can't have Roost in Gen 8.
That's lame. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I was Life Orb Solar Power. So I would have absolutely demolished your team with Charizard Life Orb. So I didn't even recalc Charizard's EVs. Had I recalc Charizard EVs, I would have probably been in a better position, but...
Probably.
Yeah, no,
that's unfortunate. I'm sorry.
You would not have beaten me had I just killed your Hatterene with Wildfire. Because it would have knocked you to Sash, you would have Trick Roomed, you would have taken the burn damage, you would have gone Durant to try and... You'd have to Rock Slide.
Not necessarily I could try to scare you out with it.
I wouldn't have switched. I would have stayed in and gone for the Fire Blast because I couldn't afford Venusaur taking a first impression. I would have stayed in with Charizard. Charizard would have Fire Blasted you and killed you if you hadn't Rock Slid me.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
And then,
so if I Rock Slid and hit, I probably won.
If you Rock Slid and hit, you definitely won. If you missed, Charizard kills you with Fire Blast. You go Blastoise.
Okay.
You kill Blastoise. Venusaur comes in and clicks Power Whip and kills you because I was slower than defensive Blastoise.
I was not defensive Blastoise.
Yeah,
so yeah.
I only had 240 in my speed stat. So I would have beaten you down with Trick Room. Your own Trick Room.
240 on your speed stat?
Yep. That was it.
I was still slower than you.
Did you have Ice Beam?
I ran 0 speed. And no, I did not have Ice Beam.
Yeah, you couldn't kill me then.
Yeah. I was actually Specs, Scald, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, Flash Cannon.
Yep,
for Blastoise.
Yeah, I would have beat you.
Assuming I missed the Rock Slide, yes, you would have beat me.
It's Charizard. It dodges everything.
Listen, okay, it does not dodge everything. Durant can hit a move.
You want to know
Especially if it's not Hustle.
You want to know what Venusaur was?
What?
Quake, Power Whip, SD. I'm pulling it right now. Quake, Power Whip, Weather Ball, SD with 132 in the attack stat, max HP, 32 defense, and then 92 speed. And you want to know what the item was?
What?
Blunder Policy.
What a god!
If I missed a whip, then I was guaranteed to still have I would have my Sun boost, regardless of if Sun was up or not. And if I didn't miss my whip, or if I did miss my whip and Sun was up, I outspeed even Scarf Zeraora. So. And Dracovish had 152 in the HP stat. You weren't gonna kill me.
Yeah, I thought you were the standard Scarf set. That's why I ran X speed Zeraora because it outsped without webs.
Yep. No, I was tanky.
But wait, that Earthquake though, were you banded or scarfed Dracovish?
I was scarfed Vish.
Okay.
I wish I was banded because that would have killed you. And then Zeraora, it would have killed Zeraora.
It probably would have, yeah.
And then
if you were banded, it would have.
I wouldn't have had to sack Orbeetle.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I should have just sacked Orbeetle instead of Vish right off the bat. Orbeetle had nothing to do that game since he didn't bring Pex.
But what did you think I was bringing?
Pex over Hat.
By Pex.
Because Spadef Pex beats Sun, and Fizdef Blastoise beats Vish.
That's true. I didn't think about Spadef Pex.
which is why I ran both my Sun users, and both of them were different sets, because then I could beat any variant of Pex and any variant of Blastoise.
Fair.
And I went for 2 max wins thinking Scarfed Durant, because I didn't have a switch into Scarf Durant.
So Arcanine actually tanked a hit from Scarfish because I had Passion Berry. I was going to Passion Berry and then play rough.
You wouldn't have survived the Earthquake, because that was the plan for Arcanine, was always to Earthquake it. Because I
so you predicted me for Passion Berry then?
That, okay. And I knew I was going to probably have Sun up by the time Arcanine came in with Vish, so I figured
That's true.
I figured Arc comes in on Ninetales because it's Flash Fire.
I almost did bring Flash Fire.
Yeah, Arc either comes in on Ninetales due to Flash Fire or comes in on Zard due to Flash Fire, and so then Vish comes in the Sun. Fishious Ren doesn't kill. Earthquake kills.
Cool.
So you would not have tanked. No, I literally just screwed the pooch by not sacking Orbeetle and trying to Earthquake with Vish, and then just not G-Max Wildfire killing you.
Wait, my Arcanine was defensive. So it probably lived Earthquake.
I don't think it did. Don't factor in the Intimidate drop.
Yeah, I totally do. It does 40 to 48 max.
Okay, then you are, like, max HP, max defense.
Yeah, I'm max HP, max defense.
Okay. Well, the way you were making it sound, you weren't max, so...
I was max with a Passion Berry because I wanted to for sure live the Fishious Ren outside of Sun. Okay.
So. Well, I didn't know if you had Flare Blitz, otherwise I would have stayed in with Venusaur, Swords danced up, and then...
no, I didn't.
Won the game.
I brought Burn Up, Will-O-Wisp, Morning Sun, and Play Rough.
Yeah, I would have won the game had I just stayed in with Venusaur and SD.
Probably, yeah.
So. Another choke there, so... Oh well, I gotta beat the next 2 in order to have a chance, so...
I will help you prep.
You just clinched, I think, didn't you?
Yes, I did just clinch.
So...
I will help you prep because I don't care about my last 2 battles.
I mean,
to be perfectly honest.
You could have given me this one and then won your last 2, and then one of your last 2, so I'd be in. Because I only needed 2 out of 3. You needed 1 out of 3, but... And also, I believe this evens the score now. I think we're back to even.
Yeah, I think it does.
We're either even or you're up 1 on me, so I'm going to have to come get you in playoffs if I make playoffs. I'm super mad that Roost isn't allowed on GMX Charizard.
Fix your shit, Game Freak.
Alright guys, I'm going to wrap the recording here. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll try to bounce back next week. We're going to have to win our last 2 to stand a chance, so...